Welcome to Ball Talk Deep, where we talk deep about ball. It's Andrade and Irwin back at it again. And ladies and gentlemen, we got another classic fun topic provided by the goated account on Twitter, Hoop Central. This one's hard as fuck because we got to cut 5 out of these 10 players. And y'all know, you already see who the 10 players are, but for the podcast listeners, let's name them. Donovan Mitchell, Zion Williamson, Paul George, Devin Booker, Klay Thompson, Jayson Tatum, Zach LaVine, shai gilgeous-alexander, Bradley Beal, and Jaylen Brown. And
man, shit, man.
the criteria we're gonna go with cutting these 5 players.
Man, there's some people in your boys crew here too. Shit,
yeah, there are some people in
my boys crew too, man. Shit.
But the criteria is gonna be, if you're a GM or you're just playing a pickup game, what 2K. Are the 5 players you're gonna keep on your squad that you want joining your rest of the 10 players, and then which are the 5 you're gonna cut out? So that involves a little bit of recency bias because, recent performance. So it's all about their current level, their current performance level right now, and then a little bit of future trajectory. And then just so you guys know, with Klay in mind, we're going to assume that he is healthy and that's why he's in this bitch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's the criteria. Who you picking up on your squad of, whether it's a pick a game of 5 or, you're building up a team of 15 and you got to put 5 of these guys on, which I'm kind of leaning more on that because, yeah. So, I'm ready. Are you ready?
All right, man. Let's go, man. Shit.
All right.
Who you?
You want me to start this?
Yeah, man. Let's do it.
Klay Thompson, Devin Booker, Jayson Tatum, Paul George, and Donovan Mitchell are the 5 guys I'm keeping on my squad.
I like what
Didn't
you
expect
did.
that.
I like what you did there.
So that means Zion, Zach, Shai, Brown, Beal. I'm sorry, guys, but I'm going to have to cut y'all.
Shit.
What about you?
I think we cut the same people.
The same 5?
I think so. I am cutting Zion, LaVine, Shai, Beal, and Brown.
Oh, wow. We cut the 5. Bro, did you just copy my list?
No,
you looked over,
I did not.
This man was
No,
cheating.
I did not look. The one that I was really debating on, I was going back and forth. But then when you said the whole thing, all right, we're assuming that Klay is going to be healthy. It's between Klay and Brown. And funny enough, both of them are coming off injuries. Brown, he was injured for the playoffs, and Klay seems like he's been out forever, but
yeah, I know, right?
He's injured. And out of those two comparing, I'd rather have Klay. I'm assuming he's 100%.
It's funny that you say it
Brown.
like that because for me, when I was picking up because it was easier for me to be like, okay, who would I want on my team most? Out of these 10, Klay was my absolute questions was my first pick. Yeah. Klay Thompson. This guy's a fucking sniper.
Exactly.
Plays defense. Can do all playoff ball.
Come on. And before y'all want to roast us in the comments, the reason why I'm going to say this is, and to back it up, is because I'm going to put the card over here. Y'all lost your shit. In the last one that we had Zion on it. He's like, what the fuck has Zion done? Tell me, objectively, besides hype.
And he's killed it in the regular season.
He's done well, but has he led his team to the playoffs? Has he even led them to 500? 500. I'm saying the bar really low over here.
Everyone's going in right now.
I'm like, tell me, he didn't have talent enough. All right, tell that to Lonzo Ball. He had Brandon Ingram. He had Steven Adams. He had Josh Hart. So you can shut the fuck up.
No, I was going a little bit back and forth with Zion actually because I was like, but nah, bro, I'm getting too many proven players over here, especially on the younger side, like Devin Booker and Donovan Mitchell. Proven themselves in the postseason. Yes. Can do a lot. Still play D. Not as good D as some of these other guys, but especially not Brown. But bro, I'm getting a fucking sniper with Booker and even Mitchell, or not even a sniper. Let's go a shot creator. There you go. Man, you know what I mean? I can shoot from any.
You said it yourself, man. Maybe not the sniper part with Spider, but Spider is somebody that can be like, hey guys,
give him the ball.
Give me the ball. I'm gonna put you guys on my back. Let's win us this game. Assuming that he's healthy. Unfortunately, during the Clippers, he was hobbled. He wasn't 100%. But when the man is healthy, watch out.
Yeah, he gets the ball. It's like, yo hago lo que me da la gana.
Exactamente.
And Jayson, I had to keep Jayson because,
man, Tatum, man, that guy's a walking bucket.
And he can play. He's got a good size to him. He can play on both sides of the ball. His clutchness to me is still a little inconsistent, but I think with time it'll get developed. And then PG, man.
Come on, man.
I was iffy on PG. I'm not gonna lie. I was iffy on PG because I I tried.
The renewed playoff P.
I tried. I really wanted to keep LaVine, you know, because he's part of my boys' crew. I like Zach LaVine. I think his potential is still pretty immense for the NBA. Same with Shai.
He's gonna have an opportunity. Both of these guys, especially Zach right now. He's got a squad.
In a year from now, we could revisit this topic, and it could be a completely different.
The same thing. Same thing happened to Booker, man. If we were talking about this last year, before Chris Paul went there, and they made that finals appearance, he would have been like, "Yo, what the fuck is Booker done?"
And I know people love bringing up CP3 as like, okay, he pushed Booker with the whole team. Yes, no shit. But Devin Booker proved himself individually in those playoffs. He was making shots in clutch moments, last couple seconds, last couple minutes when they needed it most. When they were down, and not just in the finals, just in the whole postseason in general. And yes, obviously they didn't win the finals, but every other thing he was killing it. He did what he had to do, and he is the reason they got there. CP3 was the catalyst, but without Booker, there is no fucking Suns finals appearance.
Definitely not.
So that pushed me. Donovan proved himself multiple times in the postseason.
Yeah.
That's why Zach, I recently learned, he had not had a 4-game winning streak since college. Mm-hmm. I watched that. Go check this. It's a video from The Score. And the reason they brought it up is because when the Olympic team went on that 5-game winning streak, that was Zach LaVine's first 5-game win or 4+ game winning streak. Yes, winning since college, bro. He's been in the NBA for like 7 years. Come on.
Hey, but I mean, the Bulls were pretty damn fucking shit for.
And SGA, and then including his Minnesota career. SGA to me he could jump up on my squad in a year from now, depending on how he does. Because from what we've seen, he could definitely lead a team. The potential is there. We're not saying he would, but the potential is there.
I mean, there definitely is going to be potential, man, because the Thunder have like all of the NBA teams' first-round picks for the next 10 years.
Oh yeah, and then, I'm talking about just his specific potential. Bradley Beal, I'm sorry, Brad. Like
can't play a lick of defense.
And you just can't carry a team.
You refuse to come to Miami.
And then Brown, if he can improve his offense a little more,
man,
I might put him up there because that two-way
Brown
very
was,
well balanced.
Brown was the toughest guy for me to decide. Like I told you in the beginning of the video, it just comes to like, okay, who is at 100% right now?
Yeah.
Even though Klay is in his 30s already, I still rather have Klay.
And the thing is, in his 30s, with the type of game that he approaches the game of basketball, that gives him a longevity that most other players don't, because a lot of players rely on their physical ability. This man has the physical ability,
and he can shoot,
but he shoots. Yeah, so he can be fucking 40 still.
I
mean, look at Kyle Korver when he was on the Cavs and shit.
And people forget that Klay, arguably, he's like the number one guy here that can light you up.
And he doesn't need to even fucking bounce the ball.
Like I think he had like the record, like in one
most
quarter,
points in a quarter.
Most points in a quarter.
He did.
People forget
about that. And in that quarter, that's why I brought up that he doesn't even have to dribble. He literally is a catch and shoot player. I forgot what the number was, but it was, I want to say less than 10 dribbles that he had in that entire quarter. Yeah, it was something stupid. I don't remember exactly. Y'all can put in the comments, but it was something so stupid, unbelievable that I was like, wow, that to me just solidified to me like, okay, Klay is a top 2, top 3 shooter of all time. I'm sorry, Reggie Miller.
Time.
I'm sorry, Ray Allen. Yes, all time. Klay Thompson, all time. All time.
Okay.
And then Zion, not enough to show yet.
Get 18 to 500, bro.
Year, he changes my opinion.
Got a jump
I'm
shot.
also not loving what's coming out of his camp. Now, that's more off the court stuff, but to me, that affects on court performance. So I'm just like, kind of makes me a little iffy on how he's gonna come out this year. I don't know. Hopefully not, because I'm done sleeping on Zion. And I've never slept on Zion. I was always actually, both of us were very skeptical of him because of his size, like his weight.
Not skeptical, man. I just think he's overhyped.
And well, that's what I mean, skeptical of like him reaching that. Yeah. But now I'm like, no, okay, the numbers are there when you see him play ball, but I still want him to become a better dribbler and a little more smooth in how he is on court.
Better defense too.
So that is something that it's not there yet.
Guys, let us know what you guys think.
This is gonna be one. I can't wait to see what the people have to say about this.
Get that
Vaseline. Who you cutting? Who you keeping? And if you guys want a different approach on this, go for it. Let us know what's your approach on why you cut those 5 players.
Who are you cutting? Who are you starting? Why do you have Zion? why you not cutting Zion? Because I mean, I know like at least 3 or 4 comments are gonna be like, Zion, what the fuck, man?
Probably pull up some like Sports Center stats,
It's
some
like-
crazy stat muse stats and
Yeah,
shit.
for real. But anyways, guys, whatever you guys say, appreciate all the love and the hate. You guys already know. Catch us on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, all podcast streaming platforms. And before we end this, 85% of y'all are not subscribed, man. Do something about that. Let's get that number down. I know we could do it.
Please.
Not please, man. We could do it.
No, be
Yeah.
nice about it.
All right, fine.
Please.
Pretty please with cherry on top.
There you go.
Por favor. Anyways, catch you guys soon. For now.
Take
Later.
care.